again. Today I'm going to show you guys how I cook my Thai rice soup recipe. If you guys ready, let's get started. This rice soup recipe I did create it on my own, and I just try to mix and match the stuff that I use to cook with, because when you go see when you travel to Thailand, and then if you have chance to travel to Thailand, and then you can order this kind of food, Thai rice soup like this on at the hotel, or you can find it on the street, but they make totally different than the way I do, because my recipe I add some egg inside my Thai rice soup, and I add ginger inside, so it's good for breakfast and hangover and sickness. So if you guys know what it is, and then let's get started. Okay, before I do anything, I like to show you guys how I crunch my garlic. This garlic is gonna be separate. I'm not gonna have my recipe in my Facebook page, because this one I have to make a crispy garlic for the topping. So I'm gonna go ahead make the crispy garlic. Okay, it look like this. Crispy garlic. I'll see you guys in my next step. Before I start to do my rice, I have to do my crispy garlic first, and I'm going to use just a regular oil from you can buy at the grocery store, anywhere, because I did try to use the olive oil to make my crispy garlic, but when I start to put it back in my fridge, it didn't turn out so good. So I like to keep it last longer with this just normal oil like this. I don't feel like to do crispy garlic when I make rice soup early in the morning, so I don't want to do that. So I just have to cook my garlic first and stick it in the fridge, so next meal I don't have to do it again. And you do it on low, because you don't want to burn your garlic. You want them to be a golden color and crispy. Now I use the medium, and after this you just pour them into the bowl right away, because you don't want to be too burn or too much gold, because when you pour it in here in the bowl, it still cook them, so you don't need that. Before I do anything, I'm going to show you guys the ingredients. Half cup of the jasmine rice, 2 pieces of garlic, and 2 or 3 pieces of ginger, and half cup of the ground pork, and 3 eggs, and Knorr chicken broth, and my crispy garlic. This for the topping, green onion, and cilantro, olive oil, and sea salt, soy sauce, and oyster sauce, and 7 cups of water. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next step. Put my rice into the pot, and after this I'm going to clean the rice first. I don't know where the rice coming from, so I like to clean it first and drain it out. And if you guys don't understand me, you guys can go look at my recipe in my Facebook page, Wanida. And then after that, I'm going to add 7 cups of water into my pot. It's a lot of water, guys. Look like this. You might cannot see. Okay. Okay, after I finish do all that, I'm going to turn on the stove on high and just let the rice set for until the rice get boiled. After the rice start to get boiled, and you have to make the rice cook through, and I think it's about 25 minutes for the rice to get boiled and bloom, and you'll be ready to cook it the next. Okay, when we wait for our rice to get boiled, I'm going to show you guys how to cut all the ginger. I'm gonna start with the ginger, and before I start it, I like to explain to you guys, in Thai, when they sell rice soup, and the rice soup, the word in Thai we call khao tom. Why khao tom? Because khao mean rice, tom mean boil. That's why we call khao tom. Khao tom. Okay, I just like you guys to know some kind of Thai word a little bit, you know, before you guys start to cook. Khao tom, when you guys hear someone say khao tom, it means rice soup. That's exactly what it means. And when I start to cut the ginger, for me, I like around 3 pieces like this. And if you don't like ginger, you don't have to put it in, because this is just a topping. So you just cut them small pieces like this. And some of my husband friend asking me, why are you gonna make your show called Why Wanida Ja? But in that time I didn't know how to explain what it means. But Wanida Ja means Wanida, my name. Ja mean when someone in Thailand they call your name, but beside you say what in a mean way, or beside you say yes, what's wrong, yes, what, you say Ja, Ja. When someone call my name, I say hey Wanida, I say Ja, or Ja, I'm coming, like that. That's a nice way to answer it from Thailand. That's how I answer my mother. When my mother call my name, I say Ja mom, Ja, Ja, but it no meaning in English. It like answer in a nice way, you know. That's what it is. That's why I name my channel Wanida Ja. Okay. And next step, we're gonna cut the green onion and cilantro. After you cut these cilantro, you have to cut it together, because all this is gonna be a topping. You might don't have to use all this. If you don't like cilantro or you don't like the green onion, you can skip it. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next step. See, the rice start to cook through, but you have to let it cook a little bit more. I'm going to add the canola, chicken broth into the pot. You add it now. And then you let the rice cook them in a medium, not on high. Before I did use it on high. So I'm gonna let it cook. Half teaspoon of the olive oil. Okay, can you guys see? I mean, I don't like to use too much oil, but you can add more than that if you like. Okay, pan. You kind of like stir the oil around. If you guys like to use more oil, you can. Nothing wrong, no rule. And after I wait until it's hot, I'm going to add the garlic that I cut earlier. I'm gonna add it in there. Okay, we'll come back. Okay, after my garlic start to turn golden brown, I'm going to add the half cup of the pork, ground pork in there. And you kind of like stir it. And I'll come back to show you guys again when the pork cooks through. Okay, you guys start to see now my pork start to cook through. And I'm going to add the oyster sauce, a half tablespoon of oyster sauce, half tablespoon of oyster sauce into my pork. And I don't want to waste it, I just stir it in my soup. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. And you keep stirring until the pork cooks through. This is really easy. When you cook the pork like this, you can easily add pepper, black pepper, but I don't have it in my recipe because I did it with the kids. I like to add black pepper after I finish. So I don't have to put black pepper for my kids to eat it, you know, so they can eat it better without no spiciness in it. After this, I'm going to turn off the heat and add it into my rice soup. You add the pork into the pot. Stir them up. You turn your heat on high for now. And you have to taste your soup first before you add the egg. Anything, you have to taste your soup first, what it tastes like. I mean, it tastes good, but I feel like I need more salt in it. So I'm going to add a pinch of the salt, my sea salt, just a tiny bit. Oh, it won't come out. Let me turn on this way. Oh! Okay, a pinch of salt, that sea salt. And I'm going to add the soy sauce. Let me taste it first. I'm afraid to add it now. Okay, now I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoon of my soy sauce. Depends how much salty you want in your soup, but it looks like it's a lot, but honestly you use a lot of water. And if my husband eat it, he like more soup, so I might have to put 8 cups of water and you add more salt in it. Depend on you guys, how much you guys like. But for me and the kids right now, I like to do like this. And you taste it, and it tastes good already. And after it's boiled, you serve it right away. I serve in this bowl. And this is a little trick. When you do the egg, you add the egg into the pot like that. How many you have in your family, you just add it. Add the egg in there. But if you guys come closer, the egg, hold on. Okay, you see the egg, it's right there, right? You have to make sure no white egg in there. You have to get it out like this, you see? And you cook the yolk, the egg yolk, and you leave it in there. You have to be gentle, and you have a little trick because you have to remember where you put your egg. If you don't remember where you put your egg, like me right now, oh, I found it. You're gonna make your egg broke, but it's nothing wrong with the egg broke. But you try your best and try your hardest not to break your egg and look like this after it's done, so you still can enjoy your egg, and you serve it right away. Okay, I'll come back with the serving bowl. After I finish put everything, I'm going to add my crispy garlic. See, now it look like gold color. Look perfect because it cooked through in there in the bowl. Is that crazy? I like to put a little bit. I not use the oil. I just grab the garlic and you add on topping of it like that. And you grab like this much, or depend how much you like. Sprinkle all around on the soup. And ginger. I like to put a little ginger in it. And that's it. Your rice soup completely done. And if you like to let me show you guys closer what it is. Okay, in Thailand, when you go to the place, they sell rice soup or jok, but they usually serve you with the seasoning separate. Depend, because Thai people like to eat spiciness and seasoning stuff. So if you guys like it is, it already tastes perfect. But if you guys like more saltiness and more texture, more spicy, you add ground Thai red chili and sugar and seasoning, soy sauce, Maggi, and black pepper and vinegar. If you don't like it, you don't have to add anything. If you like it, go for it. And that's it. That's all my Thai rice soup recipe all about. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe and give me thumbs up and like and share. And thank you for you guys watching. Wanida cha! And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!